What's going on, everyone? I'm Rudy Oliva and you're watching Smoking the Barbecue. For today's video, I'm going to be trying to answer a question that I myself once had, and that is, are pellet smokers considered real barbecue? And to try to answer that question, we'll be using my Z-Grills pellet smoker. So first, let's go ahead and get this thing fired up, and then I'll show you guys what we're cooking. All right, guys, so what's one of the main things that makes barbecue barbecue, right? It's the wood that you're using that gives that smoke flavor, gives you that smoke ring in the meat, right? These are the things that you look for in like traditional Texas style barbecue. So obviously on a pellet smoker, we're using these wood pellets. So it's really important to make sure that you're getting high quality hardwood pellets. Make sure that the packaging of whatever you buy doesn't say naturally flavored. Make sure they are 100% hardwood pellets. All right, guys, here's one of the best parts about having a Z-Grills pellet grill is to fire it up. That is it. And now we're gonna set our temperature. I'm actually gonna put it all the way down to 200 degrees, and I'm gonna explain to you guys why in a few minutes. All right, guys, so we're gonna be cooking this 3-pound beef shoulder roast today. I've never cooked one of these before. What I was actually looking for was chuck roast. I thought about brisket, but I don't have enough people to feed right now for an entire brisket, so I didn't want to waste it. But I went to 3 grocery stores, couldn't find a chuck roast, and finally at the last one, I saw this shoulder roast. It was $18. So I'm like, you know what? The origins of barbecue are you take a cheap piece of meat that would be tough and you low and slow it, season it right, and you turn it into something that's really good. So I'm going to go ahead and give it a shot. And what we're going to be using today is the Goldie's Barbecue Brisket Rub. All right, guys, so why am I only running the smoker at 200 degrees? The reason for that is I want to get as much smoke flavor as I possibly can onto the meat. Whenever I'm using my offset or my Weber, there's a steady flow of smoke constantly going through the cooker the entire time of the cook, so you're really putting on that smoke flavor. With this, it stops and goes to keep the temperature at where you set it, so it's not that steady, constant flow of smoke. So setting it lower lets it obviously cook slower, and I'm getting more smoke on there. So after a little while, I will bump it up. Maybe in about an hour, I'll bump it up to about 225. But now I want to show you guys the coolest feature of owning a Z-Grills pellet smoker. All right, guys, so the Z-Grills pellet smoker comes with Bluetooth and Wi-Fi. So you download the app on your phone, just like you see here on mine. I can control the whole cook from right here. As you can see, it's showing that right now the internal temperature in the smoker is 200 degrees, right where I have it set. And if I need to bump it up or down, I can do it from right here. And also, if you go down below, you'll see the one thermometer that I'm using. I'm not using the second one, but it's showing that my current internal temperature is at 73 degrees in the meat, and I have it set to alert me at 198. So I can go inside in the AC, and I don't have to be out here babysitting the cook the whole time. All right, guys, we're right about 2 hours, so let's take a look. All right, as you guys can see, we're getting some really, really nice color on there. Let me look at the bottom. Yeah, then I'm going to go ahead and flip it over. All right, guys, so while that's continuing to cook, I want to let you guys know about a limited time promotion that Z-Grills is offering, and it's called their Refresh program. If you buy one of these pellet smokers today, you can upgrade and get a brand new one for free every 5 years, and you can do this up to 3 times. Like I said, it's a limited time promotion only. I definitely wouldn't want to miss out on it, and I'll put a link in the description for you guys below. All right, guys, so the probe thermometer in the meat is showing that it's at 156 internal, so I'm going to go ahead and pull it, wrap it in butcher paper, and we're going to put it back in to finish it. Oh yeah, looking pretty. All right, let's take this guy out. Let's get some towel underneath it. And we'll put some towel on top. All right, guys, so we're at 201 internal, so it is done. And into the cooler it will go for a nice long rest. All right, after a couple hours of rest, let's see what we got. Definitely shrunk from where it was. Let's cut it right down the middle here. Look at that, guys. Looks just like a brisket, man. Look at that smoke ring, guys. Tell me that ain't barbecue, man. Exactly what I was looking for. It's delicious, man. It's so good. I'm not gonna say it's as good as brisket. Brisket, you know, I think brisket is king, but this is definitely good. Definitely worth a shot. Alright guys, so if you ask me, yes, pellet smokers are real barbecue. Let me know what you guys think in the comments, and as always, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.